Hello everyone, and welcome to the third annual Mount Pleasant Day Street Fair and Car Show. I'm your host, Pasquale Palumbo, the secretary of the Thornwood-Hawthorne Chamber of Commerce. Today I'm going to be your eyes and ears as we take a walk and talk to some of the business owners, some of the organizers of the event, and some of the community members to see what's going on in and around the town of Mount Pleasant. Hope you have a good day with us. We're now here with Senator Terrence Murphy, who represents the town of Mount Pleasant up in Albany, and he just presented a check for $500,000 to the town of Mount Pleasant as part of our revitalization initiative. So, Senator, if you could tell us for a moment how the whole thing came to pass.
Yeah, you know what? We are ranked dead last in America as a business-friendly state. When I was on the town board for the town of Yorktown, the number one issue was economic development. You have got a great supervisor down here and some wonderful council people that has been a privilege to work with. When they brought this to my attention about the possibility of revitalizing the downtown area right here, it was just a no-brainer, to be quite honest with you, because you have the train station that's right there. You have 48 businesses that are here today. And I know personally as a small business owner what we're going through in New York State, struggling along. This is such a great day to be here and having a community event for all local vendors to be here. You have thousands of people here.
We're here now with Carl Fergenzia, a longtime resident of Mount Pleasant and the town supervisor as well. So Carl, what do you think of today's event, and how do you feel it benefits the business owners and residents of this town?
Well, actually, I believe it's a wonderful event. It's a great way to bring our community together. It's a good way to expose a lot of the businesses, which may not get that exposure otherwise. Luckily, the weather has held out for us, and we've been doing okay today.
Wonderful. So what is your vision for the town over the next 10 years?
One of the things that we're focusing on right now is the downtown Hawthorne, Thornwood area, as far as our revitalization process. As you can see from the pictures here, we have some conceptual drawings of what we're hoping to have in the near future. We have some road improvements, which include streetscape project, would be the road work, curbing, sidewalks, lighting, and sidewalk improvements to try to make the whole area more pedestrian safe.
And why should you own a business in the town of Mount Pleasant?
I've been here all my life. I've had my business here for 42 years. I think the people are wonderful. It's a wonderful place for kids to grow up. And I think it's always been a great business environment for me.
We're here with John Pecor, who is an attorney and one half of Del Vecchio and Pecor LLC. So John, you've been in town now for a couple years in your practice. How does participating in an event like today impact you?
The impact is astronomical. The exposure that you get from here, being in the community, letting people actually see who you are behind your flyer, behind your sign. It's a great personal touch with the community, and it's been great so far. It's been a great day.
Wonderful. You're also a parent in Greater Mount Pleasant here. And how have your children enjoyed the events today?
My children have enjoyed all of the ice cream and the pizza or the sandwiches, the food, the dunk tank. They're having a great time with the Jumpy Castle. Really, really well geared towards children and towards family. So it's been a great job all around. Amy did a great job, and so did Sal. It was great.
Wonderful. Do you see yourself participating in future Mount Pleasant Day events?
Absolutely, absolutely. It's a great event, and it was great exposure for us. So absolutely, great time.
Okay. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks, Paul.
We're here with town resident Anthony Monroy. So Anthony, tell us, how long have you lived in town?
I've lived in town for over 20 years now.
Fantastic. So as a longtime town resident, how do you feel about a day like today here at Mount Pleasant Day?
I think this is a great day for the entire community to come together. You see people that you went to college with, that you went to high school with, so overall it's a great day, family day.
Wonderful. Have you gotten any exposure to some of the newer businesses in town by walking down the street?
Yeah, I did have an opportunity to walk by. I think it's great. I think, it's just great for the town overall, new businesses.
Wonderful. Are the kids having a good time?
They are.
Okay, wonderful.
You having fun? Say hi.
Hi.
She's getting shy now.
All right. Thank you so much for your time. Enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you.
We're here with Bill McCarthy and Tom Billiott of McCarthy Insurance, a business that has been in town for 86 years. So, Bill, what can you tell us about the impact of Mount Pleasant Day on the community?
Well, it's the third year of Mount Pleasant Day. We're looking out with the weather here. It's a little overcast, but it's working out really well. It's a great opportunity for the town to finally kind of gel together and to meet people you don't see too often because everybody's busy at work. And it kind of comes back to a long time ago, there was a fireman's carnival that was on the other side of town. It's probably 75, 80 years ago, long before us. But it was a wonderful time when the town did come together. And this is reminiscent of that.
Okay, wonderful. We've seen that you've made a major renovation to your storefront, and revitalization has been a theme today. What made you decide to do this, and how do you feel it can impact the rest of the businesses in town?
What do you think, Tom?
Well, there's a significant investment in taking care of your building, and we felt it was needed, and we desperately needed some parking. So it took a while to figure that out with the town, but once they approved it, we did this beautiful parking lot over here, and we fixed up the building, and it's really helped.
Okay, great. We spoke with Town Supervisor Carl Fulgenzi earlier about the revitalization project, and he mentioned that it's really geared towards improving local businesses that are here and also attracting future businesses. Do you have anything you'd like to add to that?
I saw some of the plans that they're proposing. It's really wonderful. It's long overdue. I think Carl understands the need. He's a lifetime resident here. He's been involved with the town for so many years. And if we can pull this off, it would be really wonderful. It would really add to the revitalization of the downtown area, particularly for our Hawthorne business owners and the town and the residents.
Okay, wonderful. Do you want to add anything to that, Tom?
It would be a great advantage to have sidewalks all the way through town, because right now it's a little dangerous sometimes walking on the street. But with that improvement, I think that we would bring more businesses to town.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much for your time, gentlemen.
Thanks very much.
Take care.
Thanks.
As a resident of the town of Mount Pleasant, how do you feel a community event like this impacts the other residents in town?
I think it's a great opportunity for the residents to come out and interact with the vendors, the people that own businesses in town here. Chance for everyone to get together. It gives a real sense of community, which is what Mount Pleasant's all about.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for your time, Chief.
You're welcome.
Joining us now is Chris Mattoni, the Commissioner of Mount Pleasant ASO. Chris, ASO has been a part of our community for so long here in Mount Pleasant. How many players do you have enrolled approximately?
You know, we've been in town since 1979, and last year we had about 750 players.
Oh, that's a lot of players. Well, how many volunteers do you have?
Every year we register, screen, and train about 100 to 150 volunteers.
Do you need any kind of experience to play or to coach soccer?
No experience is required. We train you on all the soccer things that you might need to know and also how to deal with children.
How can someone volunteer to be a coach?
They can just call us. My number's on the website, or you can email us and we'll get in touch with you.
How does a community day like Mount Pleasant help your organization?
Oh, it's great. In this digital age, to be able to talk to people face to face, it's so helpful, and we get the word out about the program, which is very low cost and very high quality.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
We're here now with Sal Pinnell and Carol Pinnell from the Hawthorne Fire Company. Sal is the president of the company, and Carol is the secretary. So, Sal, can you tell us how the whole idea of Mount Pleasant Day came to be?
What we started with was a car show that we put on Sundays each year, and we decided to expand it to the street fair and bring the vendors and the business people down so that the residents can see our business people down and out on the street. They can meet, get the people together, get the residents together. So we expanded a little bit from what we started with. Yeah, we started with the car show, but now we got to this point, and we're happy about it. We're proud that we did it this way.
Okay, so what do you? How do you see the future of this event unfolding?
I believe it's going to get bigger and bigger each year. Right now, today is probably the biggest we've had it in the past with the 3 years that we've been here, and I see it growing and growing each year.
Fantastic. Now, I see a lot of members of your fire company working as volunteers today in a lot of different capacities. If a resident of this town wanted to become a member of the Hawthorne Fire Department, what would they need to do? And do you have any website or email address that we can look at?
Yes, we have a Hawthorne Fire Department website. Our application for membership is on the website. They can either go on the website and get the application, or either call the firehouse and leave us a message. Someone will get back to them. They can come down. Usually each night there's some event that we're doing down the firehouse, either engine duty or a fire drill. They can stop in, pick up an application, fill it out, and they get interviewed by our board of directors, and we bring them in.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for your time today.
You're welcome.
We're here now with Mike DiNardo, who is the owner and proprietor of Silvio's Restaurant and Pizzeria. So, Mike, how long have you been a business owner here in town?
I personally have been a business owner for about 24 years, but my business has been around for 47 years. It was originally started by my father back in 1969.
Fantastic. So, as an established business owner, what does a festival like today do for a business like yours?
Oh, I think this festival is great. Brings a lot of attention to the town, the community, the business that are here. Brings people that are in town together and brings people from out of town here to see what we have to offer.
If I were a business owner in town, or if I was considering owning a business here in Mount Pleasant, what words of advice would you have for me?
One of the first things I'd do is I'd reach out to a Chamber of Commerce, which it's got some great networking opportunities, gets to know some of the businesses that are here and some of the opportunities that are available to those businesses.
We're here with Amy Nichols, who is a co-owner of Burger Hardware and the president of the Thornwood-Hawthorne Chamber of Commerce. So, Amy, can you tell us how the Chamber of Commerce came to become involved in the organization of Mount Pleasant Day?
Sure. Well, doing a community event like this was always something that everybody dreamed of doing, but a lot of planning, a lot of coordination. So when the Hawthorne Fire Department decided that they wanted to move forward with doing it, they reached out to us about taking care of the business aspect of it, and it was a great community spirit that came together right from the beginning of the event.
Great. So how do you feel that this event impacts the businesses and the community in town?
What's unique about Mount Pleasant is we're very geographically spread out, and because of that, there's not a lot of opportunities for us to kind of all be together. So to have a day like this where the community can just be together, the businesses can be together, it's priceless.
Wonderful. And how do you see the Chamber continuing to be a part of future Mount Pleasant Days?
Hopefully we'll be doing this for many years to come, and hopefully my kids will be involved with it one day. I think it's going to be something that's always going to be here in Mount Pleasant, and we're always looking for new things to do with the event as well, and some new changes for next year, and we're always open to suggestions too.
We're here now with Liam O'Keefe, one of the partners of the Barley House. Liam, you're a relatively new business here in Mount Pleasant. What made you decide to choose Mount Pleasant as a location for your restaurant?
Well, I think today is the perfect example of why we chose this community. It epitomizes what we were looking for in an area or neighborhood type feel that we wanted to open a business in, where we would get to know our customers, get to know our families, know that they would support a local business. And like I said before, this event is just a perfect example of why we love this area.
Wonderful. Now, before you open up, you underwent a major renovation, both interior and exterior. What kind of feedback have you gotten from your customers over that renovation?
Well, the feedback's been very positive. I think over the years, there had been many businesses previously without many changes. Maybe they would change the paint color or a few of the other exterior things. So that's why we felt it was important to bring something new to the area.
Wonderful, and I can tell you as a patron, it's turned out beautifully. Thank you. This is your second Mount Pleasant Day, and what is your favorite part about participating in this event?
Well, just coming back to the neighborhood feel and the community feel of this area. It's great to see the familiar faces that have supported us over the past year, and hopefully for the year to come. We get to know their families, we get to know their interests, and hopefully support some of their community events.
We hope you had a great day joining us today as we went up and down Elwood Avenue here in Mount Pleasant. As you can see, lots of stuff is happening and lots of stuff will continue to happen, especially with that $500,000 check that Senator Murphy gave us. He also promised another $500,000. So if things are great with that, they'll be even better as things go on. For PCTV, I'm Pasquale Palumbo. Take care.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner